the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Happening now at 6, reunited. Families of hundreds of freed Nicaraguan political prisoners anxiously waiting their arrival at Dulles Airport today. We're there for that emotional reunion.
We lost many people. Most of my friends died, and some of my students passed away with their families under the wreckage.
Also, I talked to a teacher and mother in Turkey, how she and her family survived the massive earthquake, the friends and students she's lost, and the trauma their daughter is now facing.
And insurance companies dropping coverage for certain types of cars stolen at a high rate here in the DMV. We're stretching your dollar with ways to save on policies if you own a Kia or Hyundai.
In DMV, we've hit 70 degrees in some sections of the area, but temperatures are headed for a tumble as we go into your weekend. Also, tracking a storm could be disruptive for your plans. We'll look at that coming up.
Oh, good evening. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 6 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Tasmin Mahfouzen. Developing now, the DMV is now the new home tonight for more than 200 political prisoners freed from a jail in Nicaragua just this morning.
Yeah, they were immediately flown to Dulles Airport and after medical checkups, reunited with their families. Tonight, they're at a Virginia hotel.
Aaron Leonard and Fleming covers politics and government for us. And Leonard, you're the only local TV reporter covering this big story.
Yes, that's correct. And good evening. Yes, it's an amazing day for these men and women who were brought here from Nicaragua, who were actually in prison in Nicaragua, tried and sentenced for many years, all because they opposed a dictator. But now, given a plane flight to freedom, they are free here, greeting their family and friends and people from as far away as Texas to show their solidarity for the Nicaraguan people.
This is a really amazing moment for us as a family. We have been waiting for Felix to hug Felix for 3 years already. And it's been more than 18 months since his arbitrary detention. So this moment is just a miracle for us.
This is Berta Valle, the wife of Felix Maradiago, a political prisoner who was one of the top 3 candidates for president in Nicaragua. He hadn't seen his wife and daughter in nearly 2 years, but his prayers were answered.
I can only describe it as the energy and the strength that I received at times in which you believe that the human spirit is almost broken. But that's the price human rights defenders have to pay around the world, not only in the case of Nicaragua.
At the airport hours earlier, the spirit of Nicaragua was everywhere. People draped in the country's flag, some from faraway states, waiting at the international terminal of Dulles Airport. Daughters who longed to see their mothers, nieces who couldn't wait to see their uncles. But the more than 200 political and business leaders wrongly imprisoned had to be processed at the airport. Then they were brought to a nearby hotel for processing and uniting behind closed doors with their families, friends, or sponsors in the United States. Juan Chamorro was taken from his home at night in June of 2021 in front of his wife and daughter. He was tried and sentenced to 13 years in prison. They were not allowed to speak to other cellmates.
Well, you can imagine being in a cage for a year and 8 months. It's been a very traumatic situation, as you can imagine. I haven't seen my wife, I haven't seen my daughter. I was only able to talk to her on the phone January 1st.
Did you ever think that you would get out and be in the United States now? Did that ever cross your mind?
It crossed my mind. It crossed my mind, but it never crossed my mind that it was going to happen right now.
Ariana Gutierrez Pinto's mother was also taken in November of 2021 because of her opposition to the dictatorship. Pinto lives in Maryland.
It's surreal. It's something that I've been waiting for the last 15 months. We would hear they're gonna set them free. Today is the day. Oh, it's gonna be tomorrow. And that was a form of torture to the family members, thinking that we would get the news that she would be on her way. But it wasn't until this morning that I got the phone call from my sister saying, Ariana, she's coming to you. And I was shaking. I left everything. I even left the light on in my office and I just came here.
Now the process begins to reunite these families with their friends and families. And that process is going on in the hotel right over my left shoulder here. But at this point, we don't know the conditions of a lot of these people, so that process and adjustment may actually take a lot of time to adjust to the United States and living here with family and friends. Reporting from Herndon, Virginia, Leonard and Fleming, DC News Now, back to you in the studio.
Leonard, thank you. A happy moment for so many families tonight, for sure. Meanwhile, all new tonight, a DC police sergeant who shot and killed a man last summer will not face charges. Sergeant Reynaldo Otero Camacho shot and killed Kevin Hargraves Sherd at Fort Slocum Park in Northwest DC in July. This is body camera footage of that shooting. Hargraves Sherd was a suspect in a shooting involving 2 teenagers. The sergeant yelled, "Gun, gun, gun," before firing. There was a weapon recovered with Hargraves Sherd's DNA on it. Today, the U.S. Attorney's Office for D.C. saying there's insufficient evidence to prove Otero Camacho used excessive force. Hargraves Sherd's family pushed for the Department of Justice to investigate, calling his killing racist. Also all new tonight, it's a little more than a week now since Metro worker Robert Cunningham was shot and killed on the job.
Yeah, Metro's announced a brand new partnership with D.C. Police to help people feel safe while riding. But how do riders feel about the increase of officers within the Metro system? DC News Now's Katie Ree has the latest.
If it weren't for the cost, I would use Uber.
The stations I do see the Metro officers at already, they're kind of just there for props.
5 stations around the district will see more police officers to try and curb violence and make riders feel safer.
I think people will think twice, and the other thing is that they will step in. I don't think civilians should and could get very hurt if they step in, and we need to leave it to professionals.
I do think they could do more if people were breaking rules, being held accountable in some way.
Metro Center, Gallery Place, Georgia Avenue, Petworth, Congress Heights, and Union Station Metro stops were selected based on high crime rate data, according to Metro officials. But they were unable to provide specifics at this time. 2 officers will be on joint patrol at those stations, especially during rush hours. But some riders tell me they don't think it will make a difference.
You know, it's not going to change what people do, and people are crazy, so whether they do something that they shouldn't do isn't going to reflect whether cops are there or not. They're going to do what they do. They're not going to take Metro Police serious.
Potomac Avenue Station was not selected for the increased patrols, despite the deadly shooting on February 1st. Leaving community members in the area feeling uneasy.
Their data doesn't necessarily show this as being a high-risk station, but at the same time, folks want to feel safe.
The local ANC commissioner hopes other measures besides police presence can be used to make people feel safe again.
We'd like to see the Deputy Mayor of Education make that a safe passage site plaza more effectively. Potentially, we could have music, we could have concerts, we could have library services. That would help to create a more positive space that would prevent future violence from happening here.
Reporting for DC News Now, I'm Katie Ree.
And we have an update for you tonight. Police have identified the motorcyclist who was killed in a crash with a school bus in Prince George's County yesterday. The victim was 25-year-old Donovan Smith. Police say Smith lost control of his motorcycle, which led him to hit the school bus head-on. As to what exactly led up to that crash still remains under investigation. The driver and 3 students who were on the school bus were not hurt.
And the D.C. rapper who fired a gun inside Tyson's Mall last summer has pleaded guilty. He faces 33 years in prison now. Police say 23-year-old Noah Settles sent shoppers into a panic in June when he fired 3 shots inside the mall during an altercation. Nobody was hit by gunfire, but 3 people were injured in the chaos of that moment. The rapper, who goes by the name No Savage, pleaded guilty to 4 felony charges. A trial was set to begin Monday.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this Thursday. No, we had a good bulk of cloud coverage across the region, but tabbing out at 70 degrees across sections of northern Virginia, Leesburg, a high of 74 today. Look at Fredericksburg into Spotsylvania Courthouse, Culpeper as well. 72 to about 73 degrees. Slightly short here across the district, official high of 64. And so we're going to continue to see this kind of warming trend, at least for one more more day, but we're going to be kind of reduced by tomorrow. We are awaiting the arrival of this cold front, and you can see all these advisories, their wind advisories, stretching across the Ohio Valley, and now they have spread out just across I-81 into Front Royal and into the Shenandoah Valley until 7 a.m. going into tomorrow morning. Hopefully, as this front really starts to cross our area, finally going to get a little bit of a reprieve across the area. Let's take a look. We have a ton going on. We have Super Bowl weekend, and for the big game, we are tracking a pretty large storm system. Right now, we have temperatures that are going to be above average, sitting in the middle 40s, and we are tracking kind of this wet rain across the DMV. Now, what to expect for your Valentine's Day weekend? For Valentine's Day, going into the weekend, we're going to track kind of a dry Saturday, but Tuesday afternoon, getting you planned for ahead of time later on that evening, 39 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Guys.
All right, Vanessa, thank you. Got all the major holidays down there. And coming up, we'll show you the brand new photos inside a lab in Quantico where FBI agents are analyzing the Chinese spy balloon.
And if you own a certain model, Kia or a Hyundai, your insurance coverage may be dropped. All thanks to a TikTok challenge. We are stretching your dollar with ways to save on policies. A story right after the break. You're watching DC News Now at 6.